Yeah, this one's gonna get troublesome. I already know what's gonna go down. Look at, no particular reason, just because this is what I've chosen to do today. Would you mind identifying, please?
PC Dean.
Okay.
Card number 17920.
Thank you. And yourself?
Okay.
Why are you lot all coming out like this? You're making me feel nervous.
Because
Like.
when people
All right, buckle in, because this isn't just a simple filming audit, this is a masterclass in how police sometimes blur the line between authority and actual law. Watch closely. Officers start by casually dropping the word terrorism, and before you know it, Section 50 gets thrown around like a scare tactic. But here's the kicker, none of it sticks. This case is a perfect storm of intimidation versus rights, and the auditor refuses to back down. So the question is, who's really in the wrong here?
start filming outside of our police station, it tends to alert red flags. Okay?
For what reason?
Mainly for terrorism. I'm not saying you are,
Okay.
okay? But mainly because the majority of people come around, they like to film our cars, know what our registrations are, know what our police officers look like.
What?
Okay?
Okay.
No procedures for getting in and out of the building safe and securely. So that in that way, they can potentially perform a terrorist attack, okay, and have it all on recording. So that's why we come down and we like to check to make sure why they are. So you asked me to identify myself.
Yeah, I'm not going to
Would you like
identify. No,
yourself, sir?
no.
Why is that?
I'm not required to. I'm not committing any offence.
You're not required to because you're not committing any offence.
Yeah, absolutely.
However, you are in a public place.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Exactly.
So under Section 50 of the Police Reform Act,
Okay.
you could be required to identify yourself with name and address, or you could be arrested. Okay, if your
What if
behaviour
I'm
is believed to be
Antisocial.
behaviour
So am I
or manner.
behaving antisocially?
Filming outside the police
Does
station.
not constitute antisocial behaviour. No. Is that the route we're going to go down? I'm not going to give you my name. I'm not going to give you my name. I wouldn't suggest using the Section 50 power. You would have to prove that I'm behaving antisocially, causing members of the public harassment, alarmment. Okay, so how's my behaviour?
If you're filming and the fact that you're standing outside, if there was a member of the public to walk past and feel completely distressed by the fact that you.
How would they feel distressed by that? Am I engaging anyone else? I'm just here filming you.
You walk past.
What are we doing? And are you going to nick me now? Are you?
What I'm
We
going
don't
to
need
do
to-
is ask you to move on, sir.
I'm not going to move on. I'm in a public place.
At the moment, you're not in a public place, sir. This is cast as a private.
Nah, it's not.
Metropolitan
It's not
Police
private.
Service.
I'm not. Look,
Sir,
this is a pavement, mate. What are you talking about?
Tell you what, sir. If you want to be in a private place or a public place, take a step in that pavement.
No,
for
I'm
me,
good
then I
here.
can't do nothing
I'm
for
good
you.
here. I'm good here.
So
This is not a private place.
this
How is
isn't
this?
pavement.
How is this a private place? Look at where we are. Look. Just so the camera can pick it up. Yeah. So if it.
So there's your yellow lines.
No.
This is the
You're
roadway.
talking nonsense, mate. You're
I'm not
talking
talking
rubbish. And there
nonsense,
you are,
listen.
mate. You're trying to
No.
flex jurisdiction. Let's
I'm not
just
taking
pack it in.
jurisdiction. I'm
Yes,
saying
you
if
are.
want to carry on filming,
I will carry on
feel
filming.
free, but just step on that
No, I'm not
pavement
going to
for
step
me, sir.
there.
Because
So we've
this
got
is
so we've
private
got so
land
section
in the
so we've
Metropolitan
got section 50 and now we're talking about private land. What's
Private
next?
land in the Metropolitan
What's
Police
next?
Service.
What's next?
So I'm correct in what I'm telling you.
No,
okay?
you're just flexing
I'm not
unnecessarily.
flexing at
Yes,
all.
you
I don't need
are.
to flex unnecessarily. You're not an issue to me. 179.
All right, I'm not an issue.
Crack
No
it down.
worries.
You are not an issue to me.
Good.
I have no reason to
Good.
flex to you.
Good.
You are not that much of an issue.
Good.
I'm
Then
saying,
there
right,
should be
carry
no
on filming.
reason. There should be
Back
no
onto the
there should be
pavement
no
over there. It's not a problem
there should be
really.
no concerns about me filming then if that's the case.
Well, generally there is concerns.
Well, you just said that I'm not an issue to you.
You're not an issue for me to flex. That means I'm not bothered by you. You're not big, high and mighty, okay?
Okay. It's not about me. It's about you. This is about your ego, not about mine.
It's not about
Not about your. Yeah, of
Your
course it is.
ego needs to be approved and swept and fucking stroked because you're standing
Did you
there.
just swear?
Because, yeah, I did just swear.
So
I'm
you
not
just
in a public place.
Yes, of course you're in a public place. You just committed section 5.
I'm not in a public
Hold on,
place.
hold on,
This
hold
is
on, hold
private
on.
land.
Dean, bruh,
This is
pack it
private
in,
land.
mate. Pack it in,
Public
mate.
places over there.
Pack it in, mate.
Public
Mate,
places
pack
over
it in
there.
right now. Don't swear again. We're all in a public place. This is all public.
Private.
This is all public. This is all publicly accessible. Show me where the boundary is that denotes public and
That
private.
yellow line.
No, double yellow line doesn't denote private property. Dean, mate, you're digging yourself a hole. You're digging yourself a hole. You just swore. You started with section 50. Then you're saying private property. Even if this was private property, it's a civil matter. This is publicly accessible. This isn't private property anyway.
This is private land,
Mate,
sir. This is
mate, this has not been good. Mate, this ain't good.
Okay.
Why are
feel
you
free.
swearing? Can I swear? Can I use the F word?
You can swear if you want to.
So I can say fuck, yeah?
Congratulations.
Fuck. Yeah, no, I feel good, yeah.
Well done. Okay. Just look at the film. We're going to pay.
And you did swear in a public place.
Private.
This ain't private, mate.
Yes, sir.
No, it's not.
Yes.
You're making yourself look ridiculous. Just go back inside, mate. All right.
In addition to what my colleagues are telling you, you have to take a pinch of common sense as well.
I don't have to take a pinch of nothing. I don't have to take any advice from any of you. I'm in a public place, filming, which is lawful, and you've tried to threaten me. Yeah, you have. Yes, you have. You haven't educated me. I'm educating you right now. Go on.
Like, with you standing so close to the entrance.
I'm not obstructing you, am I?
No, but you need to listen. With you standing so close to an entrance filming, that poses security questions for us, okay? There are people who wish to do the police harm.
Okay, I'm not one of those.
Okay, but we don't know that, do we? So
Well, you have to go based on what you do know.
You haven't identified yourself, so
I don't need to.
treat you as an unknown risk, so we don't know.
Why am I a risk? This is a camera.
Because you're
Now let's pause right here, because this is where the legal stakes shoot up. The officer invokes Section 50 of the Police Reform Act 2002, claiming it gives him power to demand ID. But here's the flaw. Section 50 only applies if you're committing antisocial behavior, something that causes harassment, alarm, or distress. Standing outside with a camera, that doesn't qualify. This is what we call a power bluff, using legal jargon to pressure compliance. Imagine if the auditor didn't know his rights. Most people would have folded right here. So tell me, if you were in his shoes, would you have given your details or stood your ground?
an unknown risk. Common sense.
Based on
would-
what? If an old
Sir,
granny
you're
was
not letting
filming
me
here,
finish.
would she be an unknown risk?
You're not letting me finish, so that you can't understand my point. Okay. By you standing here, common sense would dictate that poses a security risk.
Why?
to the
Is the
police
building not
section.
secure? Like, you
Well,
lot
with
are
you
armed, like
standing
you've got a
here-
taser. Like, what sort of security
with
risk
you
is it?
standing here constantly, filming cars coming in and out. right next
Marked
door, so
marked
I can-
cars
right
marked
next
cars
to
that are
where a
paid
gate
for by the
opens
taxpayer. I've
in
got
and
every
out.
right to film them.
Right next to where a gate opens in and out. Like I said, you're an unknown risk. You've got a bag, we don't know what you've got on you. You could run in,
Alright,
you could
well,
have something on
well,
you that we don't know.
Yeah, well,
so that's why
I mean, there's lots of members of the public that have stuff on them that you don't know.
I know, but they're not.
Are they all
themselves
unknown
right
risks
in
as
front
well?
of him.
Yeah, well, I can be here.
Everyone's an unknown risk.
Everyone's an unknown risk. We don't live in a police state where everyone's an unknown risk and you're constantly doing surveillance. What sort of you lot have been brainwashed or something? I'm just a member of the public. Chill out. We're not all unknown risks. What are they teaching you in training? Unknown risk. Is this a police state? Do you have to spy on each other? Or like, we all have to like snitch on each other? What's going on here? Like, what is going on here?
So we have to manage risk. So we always have to manage risk, and that's why we have to do
Hey, you lot are-
unknown risk and known risk.
No.
So anything that we don't know is unknown to us, so we have to treat it with an element of caution.
Okay.
Yeah? That's fair to say, isn't it?
Okay, I mean-
that's a common sense approach to this. And because we don't know you, you've not identified yourself with us, we don't know the risks that you pose.
Would you identify yourself?
Yeah, I'm PC Cook,
Okay.
1654.
Sure.
Yeah? And I'm just talking to you like I would to anybody else.
All right.
And that's the point I'm trying to impress to you today, sir, that's all.
Okay, now what?
Well, like my colleague said, because we don't know you, we don't know the risks, we are going to just ask you to move on to the public point.
This is public here. I guarantee you 100% this is public here.
But with your proximity...
And even if it was private, this is publicly accessible. Look. Just for some context, right? He's saying this yellow line denotes where it's public, where it's private. So how could this possibly be private property? Even let's say hypothetically it was private property, yeah? Who owns this property? Does the Met Police own this property, or would they hypothetically lease the property?
Owns this property.
No, they don't. Okay, right. So who pays for the council? How's the council funded? I'm pretty sure this is leased anyway. I'm pretty sure the Met don't own this.
This was gifted to us.
So,
You know that for a fact, do you? Well, you got flowers on your radio.
Why not?
so
I'm
if
asking
you
why.
went into a shop, if you went into a shop and they had a counter with no barriers either side, you would know that
Yeah, that
behind-
shop's not
behind
that shop's not paid for by the
behind that
taxpayer.
area, no, but behind that kiosk area, even though you can access it, is an inaccessible point. That's another common sense approach. So you can see that from there to here, and then this bit here, common sense would dictate that this is not a public part of the domain. Yeah?
Okay, well this is all paid for by tax money, so
But you have to you understand why we're talking.
you understand how like fiscal policy works. So the government tax, and then they spend on public services, and this is that. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah, so it's a fiscal policy. It's the economic policy, right? So it dictates how spending and taxation works.
Okay, I'm not here for a lesson. I'm just trying to talk
All
to
right,
you.
and I'm just trying to explain to you.
As a person,
Yeah.
from a person to a person, why we are managing the risk of somebody standing by the entrance that's constantly used to a police station.
Okay, have I satisfied that I'm not a risk?
Well, no. Because we
All right.
still
Well, how are you
don't
going to
know who
satisfy it then?
Well, we're just.
Just remember, everything I'm doing right now is perfectly legal. So just remember that, and it's not antisocial. Well, why did you backpedal on that?
I didn't backpedal.
Yeah, you did. But why are you not nicking me under Section 50 then?
Because I don't have reason to. It doesn't mean backpedal.
Okay.
I'm trying to approach you with common sense. I don't like to unnecessarily criminalise people.
Oh, thank you. Good,
So-
good,
Me and my colleague have tried to appeal to your common sense nature, but clearly
good. I'm
If
happy
you
that
are
you're
known
not. I'm
to
happy
us,
that you're
you
not
have to come out.
criminalising people. That's good. You know of any officers doing stuff like that?
I know everybody else
Yeah.
is unnecessary criminal.
Yeah. Never heard of that. Right, good. Good. Why? How can you know you swore in a public place as well?
I didn't swear.
Yeah, you did.
I did not. If that has offended you, then I do apologise, but I did not swear in a public place.
You did. You said the F word. I've got it on camera.
I swore, but I'm not in a public place.
All right. If you say so.
Okay.
Right, we done?
Yeah, you go back your day.
All right, you're dismissed. You're dismissed. Go away.
And that's the conclusion of this standoff. What started as a simple audit turned into a clash of authority, misinformation, and ego. Officers escalated from terrorism suspicions to Section 50 threats, to falsely labeling public land as private. Yet the auditor stayed calm, corrected the law, and exposed every contradiction in real time. This isn't just about one man with a Maritas, about protecting civil liberties and holding those in power accountable. So, what's your take? Were the officers genuinely concerned, or was this intimidation dressed up as law? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you found this breakdown eye-opening, smash that like button, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe for more courtroom-level analysis of police encounters. Stay sharp, stay informed.